here. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Reason to Talk, the podcast where we call usually once a week and catch up, but it's been a little while, but that doesn't matter. Today we have Milton Melon Orso the Fourth.
Also, I'm here in your dorm.
Sorry, Milton Mamet is a Walking Dead character. Milton Melon Orso the Fourth.
There you go.
Yes.
Also, I flew down to LSU.
Yes, also, Max is at LSU. He's in the dorm room.
He's here.
He's in the flesh.
Hey, yeah.
How does it feel to see... This is a patron of ours. How does it feel to see Max
I'm your
in the
boss.
Flesh? Yeah.
I pay
we
you.
work for you.
Yeah, we do.
I'm your board of executors. It's me.
Executors.
Shut up.
I'm your board of executors. So
Yeah.
you better listen up.
How has Max met your expectations?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
More or less. Honestly,
Didn't do enough bits.
the last episode, the one from a month ago, wasn't that bad. It really...
With DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't have too many problems with that one.
Mm-hmm. It's been like a month since we recorded, but this is probably coming about, a week after the Reese episode, which took a long time. So I'm sorry about that, everybody. I'm really sorry about that. I was really, 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 really busy.
No. Also, what changed in your life?
What are you talking about?
I didn't know about, by the way. I never got told this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I wasn't just going out telling people, okay? Jesus Christ. I'm planning on taking a gap year next year. Hooray for
No.
Alci. Wait,
What
then what are you
else?
talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know then.
Your girlfriend?
Your girlfriend.
Dipshit?
Oh, I have a girlfriend.
Alcida's here got a girlfriend.
For now.
For now,
Despite
it's crazy.
being
It's wild.
Fucking dunce.
She's cool, right? You think she's cool?
She's cool.
Yeah, she doesn't. She hates me, but she's cool.
Yeah, she resents Max's wealth.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Four Names is fucking pulling over the shirt there. Let's talk about
So
your
yeah,
life.
this is Milton Melon Orso the Fourth. Very well respected name in this community, but maybe you guys don't know about him.
Yeah, the fourth means the fourth in the generation of the Milton.
Tell us about
Orso.
yourself, Milton. This is a guest episode.
So, my name is Milton.
Yeah.
My parents call me Drew for quadruple because I'm the fourth.
Okay. There
I-
are a lot of Drews in the CMDA.
There are a lot of Drews. It was the same thing in my high school. That's why I started going by Milton.
Yeah.
I'm a film major with
Mhm.
Alci. I do sports photography for LSU.
Okay, I
Very
didn't
cool.
actually know that.
I do sports photography for LSU.
Very cool. You should
And,
follow his sports photography
and-
Instagram, which I will link in the description below.
Yes, he will. Always be plugging. Always
Yes.
be plugging. I gotta get the
Everything's an opportunity.
numbers up. Gotta get the numbers up.
I just imagine someone.
Especially a fucking podcast on the internet.
Well, I was
okay?
just imagining someone like at the end of like an ISIS video, they flash a business card. In case any prospective investors may be watching.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I'm a film major. I do sports photography. I've lived in Baton Rouge for all 19 years of my
So
life.
you've lived in the woods, though, for many of your summers, you were just saying, and I cut you off.
You're a woods person.
Yeah, before we started rolling, I told Alci, ever since I was 9 years old, I started going to a sleepaway camp
Okay.
in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. How many weeks of
Where in
summer?
North Carolina?
It's near Brevard,
Okay.
so kind of like south of Asheville.
Yeah.
And how many weeks of summer did you stay there?
So the first 7 years, I did 3 weeks. So I did the month of June.
Mm.
And then my 8th year, my 6th year, the first 6 years I did 3 weeks.
Mhm.
My 7th year I did 5 weeks from July to early August.
Uh-huh.
And then last year was my 8th, and I was
Okay.
a counselor for the first time.
All right.
So I spent my time in North Carolina. I was there from May 20th to
Mhm.
August like 8th, something like that.
And how young does it go?
You can start going.
Like, I'm wondering, like, what's the age range of people that you're looking after?
It's from. It
Max
goes.
has a dirty mind.
You said, how young do they go?
Is that a weird question?
Yeah, is that a weird question?
When you phrase it like that,
I think you just have
Who's
a
the
dirty
youngest boy? Little baby boy.
So they
who's
go.
who's the youngest, hottest little kid?
The younger they go, the more annoying they are in my experience. Actually, not true.
That's not true.
No, that is true.
Okay,
It
it depends in certain scenarios, but usually it's true. When
Okay.
you're
I can
having to
tolerate
look
a
after
4-year-old.
them.
I can't
So-
tolerate an 8-year-old.
I can't tolerate 4-year-old boys. They're annoying as hell.
So, anyways,
Yeah,
the youngest it goes is around 7 years old.
yeah.
Those are usually 1 weekers or 2 weekers.
Okay.
And they come out like they come throughout the session. They just switch them out every time.
Yeah.
Like walkie-talkies on a work site. They're
Yeah,
just
pretty
like,
much.
all right, you're gonna swap for him. Okay.
And then it goes up to about 13 or 14 is like your last year as a camper.
Okay.
And then once you hit the later years of high school, you become a junior counselor.
All right.
So not a CIT or a CIT.
Yeah, basically a CIT, a counselor in training.
For those who don't know.
For those who aren't in with the camping scene, basically you just
I never did sleepaway camp growing up.
I only did it once.
I did Kaleva, which you would sleep away one day at the end of the week. It was just really close by. We lived by woods, okay, dude? There were woods.
you northerners and your weird sleepaway camps. No, yeah.
Mine was in West Virginia, so I can't.
No, we would take
Someone got shot.
we would take road trips all across the East Coast to go to different places and like go caving and
That's what we
Shit.
do.
Like Luray
Yeah.
Caverns. You know Luray Caverns?
I don't know the name. I know that we crawled across a pipe underneath a highway to get to a cave.
Yes, so that's not what I'm talking about
Yeah.
at all. I'm talking about, okay.
It was muddy as
This
hell.
is only a short aside.
And
about this.
our counselor had a claustrophobic panic attack.
That sounds great. I'm talking. We'll go right.
Sorry,
back to
you-
your side.
you-
No,
This
it's
is a
fine.
short aside.
No,
In
it's fine.
Virginia, there's like one of the oldest caverns in America.
That sounds really cool. I
Yeah.
like caverns.
Yeah, you just take like an elevator,
Okay, we didn't do that.
and then you go to the
There's
bottom, and
another
then there's
one-
giant geodes.
There was another one in the side of a mountain. We had to crawl through a super tight hole and then drop off a ledge, and then it was a really open space. And then we had to use our training that we did earlier in the week to climb over a wall to actually get everybody out of the hole. And then the counselor just had to
Are
fucking
you
jump.
like misremembering your life as like a movie again or something? Because you have a tendency to do that.
Does he do that?
I tend to just give you the fucking highlights because we're on a podcast. Jesus Christ, dude.
God forbid.
God forbid I talk
Lock
about
me
the
up.
few
Lock me
interesting
up.
things that has happened to me.
I just don't believe you.
I believe it.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
similar to stuff we do.
spelunking. Yeah, like
Yeah, so my camp does we do a lot of stuff. There's hiking, there's mountain biking, there's canoeing, there's rock climbing,
Mhm.
we do caving.
Riflery, I'm assuming.
We actually some years we have it, some years we don't. We've brought it back because we finally started getting counselors that are trained in riflery.
okay.
We do archery, we do horseback riding,
Oh wow.
we do a lot of shit.
Lake stuff.
Hmm?
Like I know, like every camp they do lake stuff where they have a lake.
Oh yeah, we have a lake.
Yep.
Do you do any river stuff?
Yes. So for the past like 6 years, I did paddling only.
Okay.
And my first year as a counselor, I was a paddling counselor.
All right.
So I guess we do whitewater canoeing
Whitewater.
and kayaking.
Okay.
So
it's
that's
fun.
that's what I did.
It's so fun.
It's a lot of fun. I love to do it. I love.
I only
going
ever
out.
did it once, and they specifically like it. Is it the same training where it's like if you fall out, you have to like go kind of like pencil and try to stay in the center, to go with the flow and not hit fucking rocks and die.
So when someone falls out of their boat, the rules that we have is you stay on your back.
Yeah.
You have your head upstream, and you try and keep your toes above the water so you don't get an entrapment.
hmm
And then after that, if you get into like a calmer piece of the river, you're allowed to like swim shore.
All right.
And then you want to like obviously get your boat and your paddle.
hmm Yeah.
I've been whitewater rafting a few times.
Yeah.
Whitewater rafting is
Oh yeah.
so
Do you
different.
want to know who you want whitewater rafting with?
Who?
It's very important. This is you know an actress called Dakota Johnson.
No.
You
Have you
don't?
seen Madam Web?
No,
Madam Web, the star of Madam Web, Dakota Johnson,
didn't watch that.
the
movie.
star of 50 Shades of Grey.
Why would I ever watch 50 Shades of Grey?
She's also been in a couple of Luca Guadagnino movies somehow. She's the star of like A Bigger Splash and Suspiria. I don't know how she got those roles, and I didn't see a bigger splash, but Suspiria I found pretty bland, mostly because of her.
Yeah, no,
Aubrey
I
Plaza
watched,
said no. You know how she got that.
I watched the trailer for Madam Web, and I was like, I'm not going to see that.
We watched it together.
It was a fun viewing.
Because
Was it?
We watched it in a hotel room.
we stayed in a hotel because we were doing service for our school. We do like all of our service hours at the end of the year on a trip. They kind of sent us across the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Across the country. We went about 25 miles north of our home.
Yeah. Well, some people
were
went a
the
lot
same state.
further.
My school left our service hours up for the students to decide when they were going to do them.
Most schools do that.
So most of our students just like didn't do them, and then got like a parent to sign off that they did it.
Well, a lot of our friends didn't do them either, as you were saying earlier. But it's not like that. They helped out a tiny little bit. But in our group, we did a lot of the work. And that's not important, though. Max brought a projector to the hotel room.
Hey, that's heat. That's
It
fine.
is heat.
I
It's
support
awesome.
that.
Thank you.
It's awesome. And we watched, and we were looking for what to watch, and we played Lego Star Wars on it, too.
Yep.
Nice.
But we were looking for what to watch, and guess what was just put on Netflix?
Madam
Madam
Web.
Madam Web. So I said, Max, we have to watch Madam Web. It took us all three of our nights to watch this fucking movie.
Was it just like that?
Every 5 seconds, we had to pause it and laugh and talk about it.
And also
for
just
30
try
seconds.
to break down why they would choose to do something.
Yeah. Just, it was so, the whole movie.
It was shot
Is it
like
ju-
The Office.
Is it just like an absurd movie?
It's just crazy that it exists.
It's crazy. It's
So-
crazy that it
so-
exists as a movie. Like even
Yeah.
like literally there are scenes like where they completely shift every like way they've done camera angles and they
Yeah.
do like a crash zoom like a documentary.
Yeah,
like a documentary.
and then also, all of the villains' lines are ADR, and it's terribly
Every
Is it
single-
actually?
Yes. Yes.
Because I think my theory is that they changed the story halfway through. I think originally he was going to go back in time to like kill Peter Parker as a baby. Because in the third act, Peter Parker's mom is giving birth and she's there for some reason, but it doesn't have any impact on the
Okay,
plot.
so I
So-
actually don't know the plot of this movie. Is it?
You don't have to.
There isn't one.
So it's evil Spider-Man before Peter Parker was born.
So
With the
he's-
hint of Looper.
Yeah, so he like can has some visions of the future somehow.
Like Madam Web.
Yeah, and that's her whole power. She can see into alternate timelines and stuff, which they kind of try to do. And then there's 3 Spider Women,
Yeah, and
except
they
they're
all-
not actually Spider Women
Yeah,
yet,
don't
and they
they-
don't
d-
ever become Spider Women
don't-
within the runtime of the movie. He just has a flash forward to when they are Spider Women, and the 3 of them kill him. And he's like, well, I gotta kill these gals.
Yeah.
And no way by killing them will I accidentally bring them together.
In this movie, Sydney Sweeney, probably the second female lead, remains a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
Like the whole time. In the Marvel
yeah,
movie.
Yeah, I think my biggest turnoff of the movie was that I knew Sydney Sweeney was in it, so I was like, "There's no way that this is gonna be like a good."
She
Marvel
was
movie.
good in White Lotus. Apparently, people loved her in White Lotus.
Really.
I haven't seen White Lotus, but I've heard
People
that.
loved her in White Lotus.
Well, but like, did they love her or did they love her? I mean, did they love her as an actress?
Or did they love?
They would.
Did they love her?
They
Yeah.
They would have liked her the same amount if she was shot from the chest up.
Okay.
Like in every scene.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
The same amount? A little bit less?
Probably a little less. Probably a little less.
Just a titch.
But
This is what 3 white men talk about.
yeah, no, we're falling into the stereotype. Fuck.
Don't act like women, specifically bi and lesbian women, don't also agree that Sydney Sweeney is amazing. And I think she's the best actress.
Overrated.
I think she's the best actress that we've ever seen. So it goes
No
Sydney
comment.
Sweeney,
No comment.
No comment.
Frances
That's safe.
No
That's I
comment.
support your position.
Alci, Sydney Sweeney, Frances McDormand. You have to understand this.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then Dolly Parton is from earlier. I didn't know who Dolly Parton was.
Yeah, my girlfriend tried to describe Dolly Parton to him as the country woman with the huge boobs, and he
That's
was
pretty
like,
accurate.
yeah, no, and he was like, isn't that like a lot of them?
I was like,
No,
what a specific group of people.
No. But she is the country woman
Yeah,
with
she's
the big
the-
boobs.
She's Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Goddamn Yankee.
You're not safe, Yank.
Also, technically, Maryland is south, right?
Parts of Maryland. I think the
Yeah.
Mason-Dixon line goes through Maryland, I think.
Okay.
Also, you're more north than I am, technically.
Technically, by 15 minutes.
About 7 miles.
Yeah.
We're really making sure here.
Yeah.
We're being
Why
being
do I
precise.
not want to be a northerner here?
Yeah, I
Wait a minute.
know.
Damn.
Yeah, so any other thoughts on camp?
Dude, so last summer for the first session for the 3-week,
Yep.
the one thing I told my boss was that, hey, don't give me the 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds because I will not do well with them.
One of them will die.
And then he gave me the 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I was like probably the worst counselor for those 3 weeks.
See, that's why I asked that question earlier. This is what I was wondering if you had to deal with.
My problem wasn't the question; it was the way you phrased it.
I could phrase it in any way, and you'd find something wrong.
Yeah,
with
no.
it,
So the kids themselves,
why are your eyes getting jaundiced?
The kids themselves, they're not like bad. It's just that like.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like when I was 8, I was potty trained, and I didn't wet my bed every night.
Yeah, 8. I feel like by 8 I was watching Daredevil, so
that explains a lot.
That's when it came out, dude. I can't control that.
That explains a lot.
I was just thinking. I just saw, a boy murder his dad with a hammer in the show, and I was like, huh, my dad showed me this when I was 8 years old in 4th grade. This was my favorite show in 4th grade. I was like,
that would be season 3.
No, that was season 1.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to fucking quiz me on Daredevil.
Yeah, you really want to talk? You really want to argue about Daredevil with him?
So often seek out situations where I don't have to talk about Daredevil with him. You don't understand what percentage of our conversations that is. What percentage even today it's been?
Well,
he played it this morning.
Yeah, because and I are watching through it. I'll bleep her name.
Yep.
But we're watching through it together, and we got to get it done before the end of the school year. So we got to watch it at any moment we can. You recently rewatched all the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
I did recently. I guess we're cutting back in.
Yeah.
I did. Sorry, I had to crash out real quick. I had to get something off my chest. It was wild.
On camera.
Yeah.
Maybe subscribe to the Patreon. Maybe it's there.
Maybe it'll be in the Patreon.
Should.
Maybe.
Maybe
shouldn't.
not.
Probably shouldn't. Statistically,
you should join,
certainly shouldn't.
Join the Patreon and shush. Join the Patreon and find out.
Anyways, yeah, I did rewatch I rewatched the Raimi Spider-Man movies recently.
Beautiful. You haven't seen them. Stop making that face. They're incredible.
I just don't like Tobey Maguire at all in any capacity. It's literally zero.
Well, you also haven't seen probably his best work.
I've seen a good amount of him.
You haven't seen Spider-Man.
I've seen clips. I don't like clips.
Stop watching clips of movies with that context.
Whenever
I see a clip on YouTube Shorts of a movie I haven't seen, I keep scrolling.
I don't like him. He's weird. He's weird. I don't like him.
You're one to talk.
Tom Holland's better.
Okay, that's a take.
I actually do think he's a better actor. 100%.
I
haven't seen him in anything challenging.
I haven't seen it. We'll see how he does in a Christopher Nolan movie, and then I'll give my.
Hold on, Alci, I need to update something really quick.
Well, he's
I need to update something really quick.
When do you want to bring that out?
I'm assuming it's a list of grievances based off what you just said.
It's actually listed grievances with Max.
That's literally the title of it. Okay, do you just want to go through them after this since we've revealed what it is? This is what Milton's been planning to do on his episode.
For months, apparently.
Yeah.
This has been building. But, I don't know. I actually, you're going to make fun of me for this.
Of course.
I didn't know how, well I believed RDJ could break out of all of the Iron Man Marvel shit until Oppenheimer.
Of course. Yeah.
I just didn't know how well, because
it's almost like he's a good actor.
I know.
Well, no, because I watched Sherlock with him.
He never has to be associated with the MCU again. And there's no reason he ever should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I actually agree. I'm actually so mad about Doomsday.
But they brought everyone in it. It's going to be the best movie.
Oh my god, guys! Oh my god!
OG Mystique is back, which surprised the fuck out of me. No, not Jennifer Lawrence. OG Rachel Rush.
Rajkowski.
The first one?
Yeah, OG Mystique.
What? Why are they? That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Oh, the character that can change appearances at any moment. Let's get the original ones.
Yeah. It's okay because I think she's
could have cast
a really attractive actress. I haven't seen her in anything but that and the Punisher movie where she plays a different role.
Which Punisher movie?
That's a good question. The Thomas Jane Punisher movie, the 2004 movie.
Oh.
You're talking about the Sam Raimi Spider-Man?
Yeah. So I rewatched the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies recently.
Also, really quick, Milton and I have the same phone case. Check it out.
We do have the same phone case.
Yeah, it gets very confusing when we're in the same location because I consistently pick up his phone.
It's the default phone case that comes with these phones. Neither of us have ever changed it out.
Yeah, it's a good case though.
I rewatched them recently.
Yeah,
because I was playing Spider-Man 2,
of course,
the Sony game.
What did you think of that?
I loved it.
It's really good. I think the story was a little rushed.
It's too short.
That's what. Yeah, so
that's why I didn't buy it because it's too short. Well, it's like 9 hours, right, of gameplay.
9 hours
of story.
Yeah, but there's also like a lot of side missions.
There's a lot of side missions.
Okay, but the original,
it's like I still agree the story was a little rushed.
Was like 30 hours.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we stayed in the symbiote suit longer. I wish because it felt like his symbiote arc was over a couple of days.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like it makes more sense if I feel like it's a couple of
I wish they would have introduced the suit sooner, so that we would have had a longer time of him being like corrupted by the suit.
Exactly. And not only that, it's like I can't tell if it's baller or if it's disappointing that Kraven killed most of the Sinister Six off screen. In some ways, it's kind of baller that they didn't. He just fucking killed him. Look at this stuff in his place. But in some ways, it's a little disappointing that it's just like, oh yeah, he did that. By the way, you find a bunch of their stuff in his hideout.
You literally. One of the missions, you walk into the hideout and you just see Scorpion dead.
Yeah.
Even just a cutscene.
No.
We see like the beginning of his fight with one of them. Was it Scorpion? It might have been Scorpion. We see the beginning of his fight with Scorpion, but then we walk in and we find like Vulture stuff. And we find Shocker's stuff.
Yeah.
And we find... Not Rhino. Rhino is still alive.
Goblin? Goblin?
He doesn't exist.
The Green Goblin doesn't exist in the Spider-Man.
That might be Spider-Man 3, though.
Well, it is Spider-Man 3. He literally said, get the G serum. You know what G stands for? Goblin.
True.
Goblin.
Did you see the Kraven the Hunter movie?
Mm-hmm.
I
haven't seen it.
Loved the first 90 seconds.
Okay. Because I was actually so worried for a second. I thought you were about to say I love that movie, and I was about to yell at you.
Well, okay, let me explain why. Is because very specifically, oh my god, 1 second. The way it was shot, I adored, and no one was talking, and it was all wide sweeping shots that were super good at establishing, that were colored super well. What movie was this?
I know I offered this to you, but I realized I didn't a snack.
Ben Davis. Ben Davis is the cinematographer. Ben Davis did Banshees of Inisherin. Ben Davis did 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And it's just like a fantastic
He is incredible
cinematographer.
I love him.
And it's crazy.
He just got put on a horrible movie.
Exactly.
No, but that's what happens with these fucking Sony movies. The people on Madam Web weren't that bad either.
No, like the crew and the staff are amazing. And they get obliterated.
It's Sony. It's the problem. It's Sony.
Well, okay. I don't know who did it. Like, I would have had a lot of problems with the shots of Madam Web. Because, again, crash zoom like documentary.
It was because the studio also has the final edit, though, so it goes together terribly.
Oh, right. They probably did a digital zoom. Oh, fuck. Dude, that's so stupid and bad and garbage, and I hate that. But, like, they screwed up with really good casting and an extremely talented studio, and they made that garbage.
Yeah. Like Russell Crowe's in this movie?
Russell Crowe.
How's Russell Crowe been in 2 Marvel movies and both of them fucking suck?
What was the other one?
Thor: Love and Thunder. He plays Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, yeah. He was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, but it so fucking sucked.
Yeah, but it was a horrible
movie. I would make a bet that he's the best part of Kraven, too.
No, he was the second best.
Was Aaron Taylor Johnson the best part? Is that what you're saying?
No, of Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, well, yeah, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
Christian Bale.
Yeah. Except he hasn't seen how it's been cast. So.
Really?
Christian Bale's best work?
I'll watch it and then I'll let you know what I think.
Okay.
See, I don't make statements about movies that I haven't seen yet.
I'm just getting I'm getting you to watch it. But you were going through your list of grievances. You hadn't started.
He was going to. We were talking about Sam Raimi first.
Yeah, I know. So Sam Raimi verse. Actually, okay, so me and my sister grew up watching these movies together. So I'm a little biased.
As am I.
A little.
But I hadn't seen these movies in probably like 5 or so years. And I was really surprised at how well they held up. Because, okay, so Spider-Man 1.
Yep.
Spider-Man 1 was good. I think Spider-Man 1 is the second best of the three.
That's the most common take.
Thank you, MeUndies, for sponsoring this episode. We're going to take this time to do an ad break. I just don't want to hear about this, so I'm making up a sponsor.
We brought a guest on and we're inclined to listen to him.
I'll leave. No, I'll
And
leave
I
right
also
now.
want to. I also want to listen to this. And also, you're terribly rude, and you will tell 30-minute stories about walking to the fucking cherry blossoms. So be quiet. You took. I've been editing this episode. You spend like 10 minutes talking about your walk
I
there.
have so much garbage to throw at you. So much.
Milton, continue.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry about it.
So
I'm not that sorry.
the
I'm gonna have
first
my
one,
producers talk to him.
the first movie is good. It's a really good establishing movie.
It is, yeah.
And this tracks over with all the Raimi movies. I don't like that there's kind of like a lack of like quippiness with his Spider-Man.
With Spider-Man, yeah. It's campy, but it's not quippy.
Yes.
And I'm not against the campy. I think we could use a little campy every so often in
What
our lives.
is it rated?
Teen?
Do they ever say, like, I would say PG-13 would
I
be
don't
my
think
guess.
I don't think they say any curse words.
But like, I was watching these as like a kid.
I know.
So it's like I think it's acceptable for like I'd let somebody of any age watch those
Yeah,
movies.
no, for sure.
I think it's hard to make comedy that isn't super toothless when you are restricted like that. But
dude, Spider-Man does it all the time in the comics.
I know in the comics, but
What do you think these movies are based on, dude?
you understand. Okay, my class right now is literally built on understanding the difference in written comedic fiction and visual.
Yes.
So, anyways, this the second one is the best one. Obviously, it's
That's
Doc Ock.
the most common take, yeah.
It's the one where Emma Watson falls and he can't catch her.
Actually, Tobey Maguire
Emma Stone.
Tobey Maguire catches Gwen Stacy.
So that's
just so you know.
And that's why MJ is better. That's why MJ
Okay.
is better.
I will say the MJ thing.
That was a joke. I don't like
I know
MJ.
a lot of people say that
I like MJ and the new ones.
he had he had like the girl the daughter of the guy who takes the rent.
Mhm.
He had that better option. She's making him cookies and she clearly likes him. Not only did he have that, he had two other options that are perfectly fine. Not only did he have Gwen Stacy, he had the secretary, J. Jonah Jameson's secretary.
Dude,
He had three
the
options right there.
Dude, don't get me started about the secretary. Shit.
Hey, what would you do?
If I was Peter Parker, bro,
Don't catch me.
don't catch me with that secretary, bro.
Bro, me and that secretary at Splash?
Oh yeah, we're taking Milton to Splash tonight.
I'm finally caving in. I'm
Yeah.
finally caving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You can
like,
take my spot.
No, both
No,
of y'all are going.
no.
You want to help me get Max to hook up with a drag queen?
No, I don't want to interact with them.
Whoa!
We have a story about that, actually.
Whoa! Milton!
We have a story about that from last time.
Oh yeah, our Uber driver. He said he had one of
Dude,
the
he
thickest
was-
Louisiana accents I've
He
ever
was
heard.
a dynamic character.
Yeah, no,
He was so dynamic.
he twisted and turned us when it came to our sympathy for him, because he said he was talking about how much of a shithole Fred's was, and he was talking about how much.
That's
And then
accurate.
he was driving someone home, and he was talking about, he says, and this person was one of the others. He says the others.
One of the others.
Yeah,
That's
and then
crazy
pretty fast intuited. I think he meant they them. I think he meant non-binary.
Your
you know?
girlfriend and I thought that he was being racist.
Yeah,
we
he thought-
didn't catch it.
But I was pretty sure.
But in
he
my head,
meant
but I also
non-binary.
thought for fun, like just like a
If he
video
was-
game character, like that's like locked.
the others.
So yeah, they're just like a ghost person.
Yeah, and he was like, and this person had to pull up and throw up outside of my car, and he was saying, and like I don't mean to offend or anyone
I don't mean
or
to say-
anything,
it's not-
but
it's
I
not correct.
don't want having one of the others thrown up in my car.
Yeah.
and then he goes like I don't mean to offend or anything. It was a shim.
And they said, and they were flaming.
They were flaming.
No, he's like he was flaming. I think.
and then it was like, yeah, so don't throw up in my dead wife's car.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to say, oh, and we're like, we're sorry about your wife. He's like, yeah, I'm doing this to support my grandbaby who was born deaf and mute 7 months ago, and his father's in the Navy.
Yeah, he's serving in
and,
Kuwait currently.
and he's a good
He's
boy,
currently
and he
in
married
Kuwait.
a good girl.
Yeah. Well, she's taking care of the other two kids from
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Bro,
to
you got Helen Keller.
Deaf and mute, not deaf and blind, dude. Calm down.
This guy was just like, Yeah, and it's just it's a hard life, but I like doing it. I like giving back. It's for my son because of what he's given to our country.
Yeah.
So would y'all say that I have a very strong Southern accent?
No.
I'd say it's like
Okay, because I feel like
he was like very.
I feel like as a Southern person goes, I really don't show it that much.
No, yeah, I think.
I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not like zero. I mean, it's not like this guy has lived here since 1967. So yeah, he was talking about Freds and Murphys in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, he was saying they used to be great.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
I know. I'm sure they were, but it's like I wonder if they were great back when he was drunk.
Yeah,
and
I don't actually think
sober,
any bar like
that
that can
great,
be good.
You know, I just wonder if they were ever actually that great, but maybe they were.
His nostalgia glasses.
Listen, I don't like Tigerland.
I've never been.
Don't go. I think it's.
I need to see the tiger.
Oh, we'll go see Mike later today.
He's right there.
Yeah, it's just a short walk away.
I think Tigerland is trashy.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting and it's nasty and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And
tell me how you really feel.
I just what?
So tell me how you really feel.
That's how I feel.
It's nasty. It's disgusting. It should be exploded.
I fucking hate Tigerland.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's a bar.
It's a street of bars.
Tigerland is like this compound. And there's like a shit ton of bars inside it. There's Mike's, there's Fred's, there's Bogey's, there's the house.
There's a place in Japan called Golden Guy that's similar to this.
Because Bogey's isn't like directly in it though, right?
No,
I've been to Bogey's.
Bogey's is right across the street.
There are so many fucking bars named Bogey's. It's like it's a stereotype.
Yeah, it's just like there are so many schools with a bulldog as a mascot.
Yeah.
You know, Georgetown has the Goyas.
No, it's
a bulldog.
It's a bulldog. It's a Hoyas.
And then our Hoyas, sorry.
Goy is different,
yeah.
very different, very different. It's a
our
non-Jewish
high school was our private high school was bulldogs. The public high school I was going to go to was also bulldogs.
My current college is bulldogs.
There's so many bulldogs.
My middle school was the Tigers and my high school was the Bears.
And now you're back to the Tigers. Yeah. My elementary school was the Grasshoppers.
Can we talk about how underrated Spider-Man 3 is?
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to get back to.
Okay. I really like Spider-Man 3.
I really like Spider-Man 3.
I love Sandman.
He's so
and his
well
portrayal.
done.
And I hate. I like the symbiote and I like the black suit, but I do not like the Eddie Brock Venom.
Ooh, that's a take.
I do not.
I thought you were gonna take you didn't like Bully Maguire.
No, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, it's because it's Peter's a nerd who doesn't really understand social. He's doing what he thinks a cool guy does.
Yeah.
And of course it's cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you haven't seen the movie. Shut the fuck up.
I did say it.
Sorry.
You're describing why I hate Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, no. So
You'll love him when you see that.
I won't.
I just don't like. I don't like how Venom was portrayed.
Yeah, it's because Sam Raimi didn't care about Venom. He was forced to do it by a producer named Avi Arad, who his name is on literally
so Jewish.
Yeah, his name is literally on every single piece of Venom media related, even like episodes of TV shows where he has no other involvement.
Huh.
And if you wonder why, it's because when it comes to Venom and stories, it means you essentially double all of the Spider-Man toys.
Oh, I didn't like the one Sam Raimi movie episode.
Because if you have a Spider-Man toy, you can double it with a black version of that toy. You can have or just like literally anything infected with Venom, you know?
Yeah.
Like there was like Venom shark toys on like a little Spider-Man thing, you know? So that's why he loves Venom.
Is the guy who did Multiverse of Madness?
Avi Arad? Sam Raimi?
Yes, I've seen Multiverse of Madness twice. I have not liked it either time.
Oh my god, the director who worked with the studio that controls the movies must be at fault for the faults of the movies, and isn't at fault for taking the part where it becomes gray and a cameo fest and immediately pops all of them. Sorry.
Obviously, it can't be.
Yeah, I think
it can't be Marvel's fault. You know why?
Yeah.
Endgame. No Way Home, Infinity War,
No Way Home,
box office.
So you've seen No Way Home,
which is the greatest way to determine a good movie.
You've seen No Way Home, I'm guessing, right, Milton?
Sorry?
You've seen No Way Home?
Yeah,
of course.
Hot take: No Way Home is terrible.
What? This is a new opinion for you.
It's a bad movie.
We've had this conversation.
I rewatched it recently.
Me too. I rewatch it 3 times a year. I'm not joking. I've seen it
terrible.
So what?
It's filmed terribly. It's written like they take so much stuff and they write it off as jokes. Who thought that the best thing to do with these villains was to put them in Happy Hogan's bachelor pad?
Okay, actually,
I don't actually hate that idea at all.
I actually agree. I think No Way Home was the worst of those movies.
Yeah. But I also wasn't. I think you could argue it's better than Far From Home. I wasn't a huge fan of Far From Home either.
I
like Homecoming, but mostly because of Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Assuming I skipped the first 60 to 90 minutes of No Way Home, I think it's by far the best.
Okay, yeah, but it's like it's really, but it's because these villains I just don't think worked within the tone. Once you get to that point where
they're
goes
too
into
dark.
Spider sense,
they're too dark and they're too
once
compelling.
the tone shifts to them, and it becomes better from that point on.
That's what I'm talking about. From that point on, I think it's like one of the best Marvel movies.
If it weren't for Willem Dafoe's performance and Andrew Garfield's performance, I don't think in that movie. I think Andrew Garfield carried the 3 Spider-Men in all 3 Spider-Man scenes.
Yeah. Well, I think Zendaya helped. I also think Jamie Foxx helped. I think
Jamie Foxx was all right, but they did have to change
the Doc Ock actor.
Oh yeah, Alfred Molina's great though.
I think he really
Peter Parker, brilliant but lazy.
Put up
the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, I think that was really
poetry.
Really
Poetry.
Women love
Pure
poetry.
Cinema. Pure cinema.
Women love poetry, Peter.
So I think going from that, I think it is one of the best Marvel.
You listen to me.
I think it's one of the best Marvel things, like just in general. Because I'm thinking right now.
It's heavily overrated.
I rewatched the entire.
And I realize
MCU
I'm gonna get it hated.
Like
Actually,
a month ago.
This is a great segue
To your
because
yes. Let's hear it. This is what we're here for.
Okay, so for the viewers,
you gotta look at my Substack, by the way.
Okay.
We have to.
I have been watching the podcast
and taking notes.
Taking notes pretty consistently since the beginning of the school year.
Oh yeah.
And I've compiled a list on my phone called Grievances with Max. And it's all of the takes that Max has had during the podcast episodes that I've watched that I just did not like.
That's just that you disagree with. You just didn't like them.
So the first one is bragging about playing 18 hours straight of Minecraft.
That was ironic.
I will give him that one. He knows it was a problem.
It was absolutely a problem.
I don't know.
It was one of the worst choices I've ever made, and I was immediately corrected because as soon as I did that and I pulled an all-nighter, my dad was like, all right, you have to mow the lawn by 7. and I didn't go to bed.
And then you mowed the lawn in Minecraft.
Okay, the next one that actually reminded me to segue this was, you think Age of Ultron is better than the original Avengers movie?
Let me think about it, because I just rewatched them.
You said one time, like, Ultron's one of your favorite villains.
Okay, Ultron is my...
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Ultron is my favorite Marvel villain.
But not in the... Not favorite MCU.
But not, that Ultron.
No. Oh, really?
No, not
that. Currently, the reason is because I didn't like Loki as compared to
James Spader.
I
think James Spader did
love James Spader.
I think James Spader did a good job.
7 seasons of fucking
Blacklist
because I like him. He was the only redeeming factor in that show by far. I just
you
really
think of him
like
in The Office.
Also, him in The Office. I know every single line from his in The Office.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I like him a lot. That's why I like it more. And
would you like a
Tom
nature
Hiddleston's
metaphor or a sexual
I couldn't
metaphor?
take Tom Hiddleston seriously. I just couldn't.
Really?
Especially as Loki, because
he's a trickster.
He's Loki.
He doesn't want you to take him seriously. That's how he gets behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I played like the Marvel video game, the old one that was on Xbox 360, where I had to get the little figures. And Loki, not a strong character. I followed Norse mythology. Loki, yeah, whole time, and it's just like.
What are we talking about right now?
What are we doing?
I think villains that are...
I always hear outtakes. I like to hear people out.
I don't respect trickster villains.
Oh, he just doesn't... He doesn't like tricksters. He doesn't think they're respectable.
No.
He doesn't think the villain is respectable.
Okay, look at me. Okay. Someone who's like a lying, conniving person versus Wilson Fisk. I just thought about this as I said it.
Okay,
versus
Wilson Fisk
Wilson Fisk
is an incredible villain.
I think villains that are just you are just terrified of them because they're
you're-
psychopaths. That is what I think.
That's not what Wilson Fisk is. He is. I would argue he's a psychopath. No, he's a psychopath. I would argue, but like he's not just terrifying. He's also incredibly nuanced, and there are qualities. The beautiful thing about Daredevil is that you see him decapitate somebody with a car door, and then you still kind of hope that his relationship works out with Vanessa.
Yeah.
But
Okay, a villain who can do that, I like so much more than a villain who like gets people to like fall down a hole.
I know,
like,
and he's totally not nuanced and totally not irredeemable and totally is not the protagonist of his own series in which he totally redeems himself or anything.
No.
Talking about Ultron?
For sure.
Oh, Lucky. I watched Lucky. I like Lucky.
The series.
I thought it was decent. Because no, let me explain. I thought again.
Poor Milton.
I liked Tom Hiddleston's acting, and I liked.
Oh, so you like it in Loki, but you don't like it in Avengers?
Yes, because I think his character's kind of bland in Avengers. It's one note. It's so one note.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Did you watch the Thor movie?
I watched every Thor movie.
Yes. So you know that he's not one note, right?
I still think.
I'm not saying the Thor movies are the best thing
ever.
ever.
No, that's the problem. Is I started with Avengers. I didn't touch a single Thor movie. And so I watched.
Well, then, yeah, that's your
No
fucking
shit! No shit! You thought he was one. No, you didn't know why he acted the way he did.
DJ at the beginning of the year had seen The Dark Knight but hadn't seen Batman Begins and thought that The Dark Knight wasn't that great because she thought Batman's character was bland. We watched Batman Begins. She says, "Wow, that was great. The Dark Knight is a lot better looking."
Thor:
Batman.
The Dark World though is hard enough to watch.
When you watch a sequel
Thor: The
with an
Dark
established character without watching the original movie in which they establish the nuances of the character, then you're not going to catch as much about the nuances in the fucking sequel.
Thor: The Dark World is a bad movie. I'll give you that.
Yes, of course it is. Dude, nobody's arguing against that.
But the other Thor movies before Avengers, like
The Thor movie.
the other Thor movie before Avengers,
I also didn't like them.
I
didn't like
like it.
it.
I'm
I
not
I
crazy.
like
no,
the
I
first
think it's
Thor
not
movie.
crazy.
I
about
think
it,
it's
but I
decent.
like
I
it.
think it's decent.
I
I don't
liked
love
the
it.
first Thor movie.
I still liked also more of the Marvel movies because they felt that they were slightly like 10% less manufactured.
Fair enough.
Like printing press movies. Like
Yeah,
the new ones.
the original 6, he means?
Yeah.
When I
Phase
did my
one.
rewatch like 3 weeks ago, skipped every single Thor movie.
You did not log any of your rewatches on Letterboxd.
No, I didn't care.
Oh, you're gonna talk about Captain America: The Winter Soldier later, though.
I am.
After you get done with your grievances.
Okay, yeah. Well let me just one last point.
Oh my god.
We've got a lot of more grievances.
I just
to go
like.
through.
We got a lot to
I
go
just
through.
think Ultron's a more compelling villain for watching. I also empathize with him.
I agree with that take. I just don't like the Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Did you like the What If episode?
Yes.
Love that also.
Mhm.
Love that. I've gone back and rewatched that 3 times.
Okay. You don't like Princess Bride?
I haven't seen it.
He hasn't seen it. He refuses to give it a fucking chance.
I was going to watch it with my girlfriend. We broke up.
So you can't watch it anymore? Is that like...
It's not like your dad loves the movie and would want to watch it with you or
Oh,
anything.
he refuses to watch any other movie with me until I watch that.
Yeah.
So watch it.
Watch The Princess Bride.
That is a classic movie.
I haven't seen most classic movies.
DJ doesn't like it either. Well, DJ likes it. She just thinks it's overrated. She doesn't understand. Like, things serve different purposes. You know what I mean? As a movie.
Yeah.
And it completely fulfills its purpose as a movie, I think.
RoboCop.
Okay. I don't remember why I wrote this one down. It's just I think this was you talking about my name, and it's quote, "That's not a name."
Well, your middle name is Melon.
And I just
And we didn't talk about that at all. Your middle name's Melon.
yeah, it is Melon.
It's not a name.
Where does that come from?
I don't fucking know.
See?
It's a family
Where's
name.
the etymology there?
I would ask my great-great-grandfather.
Hey,
but
this
he's
is my
dead,
son,
so.
Ezekiel Brick the Third. Please be nice to him. Brick.
Brick is actually a name, though. There are people named Brick.
I don't know anyone named Brick.
I didn't say I know anyone. I said there are
You know
people.
someone named Chucky LaPasta. So
I'm
That's
one.
a that's
I'm
a
one
comic character.
Okay,
That's
I'm
not a
one
real
level
person.
removed from Chucky LaPasta.
That
I don't know
cannot
Chucky.
be a real person.
No, we named a character after him
Yeah.
because it's such a crazy name. And it's not. I added the Chucky. His name is Chuck LaPasta.
Okay. The next one I have after that's not a name. I guess it won't be the last episode because the Reese one is going up before this. But the one with the last episode with Drew, you created a slur. You made a slur.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Yeah, and also, by the way, he did it again in the Reese episode that doesn't come out.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. Oh,
for midgets. You made one for midgets.
Oh, I did. Little people.
Yeah, they prefer little people.
I'm going to whisper.
It's puntables. Puntables is what he calls
oh, it already came out.
Yeah, it already came out.
That sounds like, what was that yogurt?
Danimals?
Yeah, it sounds like Danimals.
Join the Danimal sweepstakes.
Yeah. The next one I've written down is that you got angry at DJ for having a Drew Gooden signature. After y'all were talking about Drew Gooden, and y'all were both going on about how much you both liked him, and then she mentioned that she had a signature in her room because she was like, "Oh my god, we're connecting on something. I'm gonna share this cool thing that I have." And then Max was immediately like, "That's stupid. I fucking hate that. I hate you."
Yeah, I was jealous.
Yeah, I think he was also playing on the fact that DJ was jealous of him having possibly a copy of The Fucking Social Network written by Aaron Sorkin, an early screenplay, not the final screenplay, in his fucking house and treating it so casually. And then he tried to compare that like a signature from Drew Gooden is as much to praise as that.
It wasn't also, it ended up...
He was going like, it was like you have things too. You're here complaining about having these reactions to me and you got a signature from Drew Gooden?
It didn't end up being that,
it was lost.
It was the pilot
lost.
Episode for
but
Lost.
That might be in your library. You said the other night.
Library.
It might be in your library.
Is it
also, he has a library in his house. It doubles as a home office.
It does have like $1,200.
Yes.
But that doesn't count. He has 4 names. Okay, let's go back to that. Names.
I have a school named after me.
You're wearing a hat.
The LSU Business School is the EJ Ourso School.
Actually?
Of Business. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, motherfucker.
I live on a plantation.
Do you actually?
The University Club plantation, technically, yeah.
Was it your family's plantation?
No.
Did your family have plantations?
We're asking you a question.
Yeah.
Does your family come from
God.
a certain business?
Dude.
I actually don't know what. Okay, I know we had a.
Did they have people growing melons?
We
Did they have people tending to the melons?
We had a plantation at one point. I don't remember how far back.
1936.
I wish I was more in tune with my family history.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problematic one because if it wasn't, you'd call it a farm. You would just call it a farm.
Damn, that's true. All right, my next one is Max wants a personal cleaner for your dorm?
No.
No. He was complaining about other people.
People.
Milton, you should probably mention that you do read books whilst watching our podcast.
I do. Okay, so what I do.
So maybe a couple things are miscommunicating.
You can probably go back and find the screenshot and put it up right here or something. But when I listen to the podcast, I'm also reading a book. Yeah. Or I'm doing homework, or I'm editing photos for my job.
And we appreciate the support nonetheless.
So sometimes...
Watch how you will.
Sometimes I hear things that just are really random.
The vision of me you have in your mind is a criminal.
He's just a scumbag.
And you come from slavery.
Whoa.
Enslavement.
It's not better.
Indentured servants.
Right. Okay. The next one is doesn't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but I just put that in here right now, and thinks Tom Holland Spider-Man is better, which I also just put in right now.
I think it's also more empathizable for most watchers.
Have you watched the other fucking movies?
Yeah, maybe if you watch the Raimi Spider-Man movies, then you can make that judgment.
I saw that Andrew Garfield, is British. Tom Holland's barely British because he moved to sports.
Tobey Maguire's not British!
Tobey Maguire doesn't look like a kid.
Watch the first movie, see what you fucking think. And then look at also pictures of high schoolers from the early 2000s. They looked older. Our generations are looking younger and younger at older ages.
No, that is a known thing. We are looking younger and younger.
It's because we're healthier.
Yeah.
Kind of. Some type.
Still, I'm just saying, it's if you look at older pictures of high school kids, they kind of look like...
Yeah, they look like that.
Like that. And also, Tobey Maguire got the most ripped out of
I
anyone.
didn't say
Yeah,
He got the most ripped out of any of them.
easily.
You haven't seen the movie.
ripped or thin,
Ripped.
or like in good shape.
Ripped.
Okay,
He's
sure.
fucking
Sure.
jacked.
I'm sure he is. Okay,
Yeah.
they also have CGI, but
No.
I'm sure he is. It's
Not back then. They didn't CGI that shit back then. They
Dude,
specifically didn't see him in the
I've
part, so he
literally-
did his audition role shirtless so that the studio execs would see that he's fucking muscular and
Okay.
intimidating.
Okay, sure, whatever.
So,
Tom Holland's probably in better shape because he was a professional gymnast.
yeah, but he looks puny
I
compared
mean, that's
to Maguire.
that's also why I like him more because he's bendy and flexy.
Okay, he does not.
Spider-Man's bendy and flexy.
He's also
called Spider-Man.
he's also 5 feet tall.
He's
Spider-Man's
so-
supposed to be tall and slender. The one who looks most like
Actually,
Spider-Man body wise.
not in the animated show.
It's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
Not
looks
in the
most
animated
physically
show.
like
In the
Spider-Man.
animated Spider-Man show, it was not. He
But
was
also,
just
Bendy and
God.
Flexi, talking about Bendy and Flexi, I watched a video back in the day that was comparing which 3 Spider-Men would win in a fight, and he goes over all these different feats. Strength. Tobey Maguire wins, obviously.
What?
Tobey Maguire wins
Explain.
in strength.
Explain.
But he goes through all this, he
He
breaks
does-
it
he
down,
hasn't
he
seen
does
the- he hasn't seen
calculations.
the train
It was
scene,
this
so he
guy
doesn't
named
know.
Gubbs. It was this guy called Gubbs. Listen to me. He also found that Tobey Maguire is the most flexible based on his feats on the screen.
Okay. I watched a video of Neil deGrasse Tyson break down the amount of force it would take to hold 2 cruise ships together. Easily
Yeah,
destroyed.
and then he also was failing, and Iron Man had to save him.
It doesn't matter. To even hold it for 1 second
Mhm.
is literally...
With a bunch of tensile strength of webs.
Yeah,
holding
with
it
a bunch
together
of
back
webs
there.
sent across, and then it was
Again-
also still slipping.
Yep.
Okay, you guys know more about physics than Neil deGrasse Tyson. Let's skip over
Hey,
that.
How much force do you think it takes to stop a train?
To stop a train?
To stop a train going at
120
full
miles
speed.
per hour.
Full speed.
I have the ability to do the equations.
Yeah.
You set up a free body diagram.
Yeah, so we'll do it.
Okay. Okay. Think about this. How much does a train weigh when it's on rails?
Hey, look, even though, even if Tom Holland
know?
is stronger than Tobey Maguire Spider-Man technically with
Which
some
he
of his
isn't.
feats, even if he was, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is beating Tom Holland Spider-Man in a fight.
100%.
Tom Holland Spider-Man beat Thanos.
No, actually he fucking failed and died.
I don't think there's any evidence to that.
I don't feel
Everyone knows.
Yeah,
Everyone knows.
Get Tobey Maguire Spider-Man there, he would have gotten that glove off.
Hey,
Everyone
he would have
knows.
gotten that glove off.
Well, everyone knows the power scaling
can we put
in those movies.
Can we put the I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark up real quick?
Yeah.
I don't feel so good.
Well, everyone
I
knows
just
the power
fade away.
scaling in those movies is perfect, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, Tobey
Obviously.
Maguire
I would
Spider-Man
rewatch that. I got
throws.
so mad.
Tobey
I got
Maguire-
so mad.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man throws fucking hands. Okay?
He doesn't have instant kill.
Yeah.
He doesn't need
He
it.
doesn't need it. He doesn't fucking need it. He has
Sorry.
natural webbing. What happens when Tom Holland runs out of the webbing?
Yeah, what happens when Tom Holland's web
Look,
capsules
as
run out?
Tom Holland was the most well fleshed out Spider-Man in terms of his origin, so let's get that started with.
Let me look at my topic channel. We need to stop talking about this.
That's
Anyway,
oh,
sorry.
actually no. In my topic channel, it's about this. I wrote the Marvel movies are weird. And
Yes.
let me
Sorry.
explain. Is that so many of them rely on the previously established like knowledge of a superhero that they give like no sufficient backstory. Not all of them, but
Yep.
many of them. And I was like watching Iron Man, just thinking to myself, man, because I would argue that the original Iron Man movies have him be really hollow. They don't
Yeah.
see any of his journey to get to his point of being like rich and successful. Like I think that would be more
The
interesting.
most deep they kind of go into his character was kind of Iron Man 3 in terms of mental health and shit like that.
Yeah.
And his anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And the part of the beginning with Pepper Potts and his parents. No, that was Winter Soldier.
That was Winter Soldier.
Dude, it's crazy.
No,
Me
that
and
was
Alci-
Civil War.
Civil War, Civil War.
When me and Alci first talked about getting me on the podcast, I think the first thing we said to each other was like, yeah, we're going to get on and it's going to be the most movie talk ridden podcast that we've had yet to date.
Yeah. No, we specifically said Spider-Man's going to be talking about quite
Yeah,
a bit.
for sure.
Read your Captain America the
I have
Winter
to go
Soldier
pee.
story.
I have to
God.
be very bad.
This guy, we peed right before this.
Yeah, we peed right before we started.
I
Alci-
have a bad bladder.
Alci literally told us right before we
But my
started
kidneys weren't
rolling,
good.
he was like, Milton and Max, go to the bathroom so you don't have to do it in the middle of the
Yeah.
episode.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back from the Patreon portion.
Yeah, go join the Patreon to
Go
see
join
what we
the
talked about
Patreon
while
to
Max
see-
was in the background.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yes, Max has a story to read you.
Okay.
This is a true story.
Very. I have to find it. Wait, you have it on
Just
your Substack?
Should I read it out or do you want to read it out?
Up to you.
So
Which do you think would be more funny? Legitimately, right now.
So you have
Make
a
your pick.
story to tell me and you don't know the...
I don't know.
No, it's written down.
Okay.
He wrote it out. It's a true story. He has incredible prose.
Okay.
And it's quite...
I'm good at my own inflection because
Pros,
I wrote it.
pros for
Okay.
the movie? Can I read it out?
Actually, yes. Yes, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, wait, no, yeah, this makes way more sense. Okay.
Max Substack.
Okay. Loud and into the mic. And show your face. We need to see your face.
It's supposed to be Anne.
No shit.
An evident truth.
No, it's a evident truth.
A evident truth.
Read it how it's written.
A evident truth. It's not right.
Exactly.
Cut down version. Captain America is my personal hero. My Jesus. My Mohammed spelled incorrectly. My Yahweh, which is just also Jesus.
No.
Don't...
No, it's actually not.
Minimal commentary. Just read
okay.
through it. Just keep reading.
I was born on September 16th, 2005 at Sibley Hospital in Washington, D.C., a healthy baby, only 14 pounds, 19 ounces. From a young age, I was always a theatrical type, always craving attention, often receiving it, rarely earning it. When I was 9, my life changed. I underwent a genesis of colossal magnitude. My father and I watched Captain America Winter Soldier. The dramatic performance exhibited by Chris Evans and the constant smoldering looks entranced me. I was Captain Ahab, and this was my star-spangled whale. I knew then that I desired to be, nay, I was destined to be Captain America. Soon, I was chucking dinner plates, believing them to be made of vibranium, and honing my hand-to-hand combat skills on various human-sized objects around my home. This is my origin story. Everything changed a few months ago. On my 18th birthday, my dad and I sat down to do our yearly screening of my favorite film. Before we started, my dad said we needed to talk. Recently, I had taken on a new sport in which I take random objects from my home, toss them into the air, and attempt to snipe them out of the sky with a bow and arrow. However, I would often whiff, striking our neighbor's home with a sharpened hunting arrow.
That's true.
Is that true?
Yes.
This is all true.
It's all true.
It was my parents' discovery of this new hobby that prompted my immediate expulsion from my home. The following night of anger, sobbing, and packing, I came to 2 conclusions. 1, I should go to LA and pursue my dreams. And 2, my father is a Hydra agent. Starting as an actor is strenuous. It took weeks before I could garner my first role, and even though it was modest, I performed with the most pride and distinction I could muster. I was to play a dead body in a biopic about a war, and as the cameras panned across me and the other extras, I was to remain motionless, silent. Apparently, my portrayal of Corpse Number 2 caught the attention of a bigwig director, and soon I was offered something a little more substantive. My next role was to play a nightstand in a CBS medical drama. All the recent film critics have emphasized a well-defined lack of furniture actors in Studio City. This role was just the start. Soon, I began booking all types of home goods, appliances, furniture, and the like. The hardest performance for me, both physically and mentally, was a microwave on NCIS, but I loved every minute. A few days after the airing of the episode of NCIS, I got a call from my agent, Eric Schwarzenfeldstein. My ability to embody all the elements of a household appliance rattled someone big.
somewhat important. Soon after this call, I was eating lunch with Wes Anderson. He was a small man compared to me. Horizontally, at least. I was confused and apprehensive as to the nature of this meeting, and Wes didn't make guessing any easier. Wes said to me, "Max, I like you, and you are unique, which makes you interesting, which makes you more important." I don't know what to say. That is incredibly kind and sweet, and honestly a little out of left field. I'm working on something grand, my magnum opus. I have to keep this quiet for now, he took a breath and said, but don't lose my number. I have a character in it that I think you'd be perfect for. No more practicing walking slowly enough to be a suitcase or whatever else you do. I'm talking real roles, real characters. Oh my God. Thank you, sir. I mumbled, my mouth ajar.
That's my favorite line in the whole thing. I mumbled, my mouth ajar.
Wes had changed me. I was gonna be a star, a tycoon of media. No need for a real job. This notion caused me to spiral into a prolonged bender of beer, weed, and anything that I could legally get in the state of California with near minimum effort. On day 4 of my landlocked booze cruise, I got myself kicked out of the trashiest dive bar a C-list celebrity could be seen in. I got in a cab and said, "Save my beer," as I was, at that moment, pouring it out on my barren, soft chest. I later learned that he likely heard Santa Monica Pier, but at the moment, I was too far gone to acknowledge anything around me that wasn't the tiny TV blasting the Tonight Show at my cranium. As soon as we got to the destination, the driver kicked me out. I don't mean angrily asked me to leave. I mean he roundhouse kicked me out of his cab, citing the smell of vomit. After lying in the sand for only a few minutes, I was hit with a tsunami of energy, a burning inspiration that seized control of my limbic system. I was at once very, very warm, and being in the intoxicated state I was, I decided to strip down to my diaper. It was like second nature. The call of the void, except my void was being nude, save an adult size moisture wax pull-up diaper. I learned quickly that if you, while drunk and in a diaper, ask the TMZ reporters to leave and not report on you, they will do the opposite. Additionally, if you throw a loaded diaper at their camera lenses, they will throw it back with a vengeance. It was then that everyone abandoned me. Wes told me that he was going another direction with his character. My agent dropped me in a millisecond, and even my dealer ghosted me. I had no one. I was looking around my apartment for a rope long enough to do the deed, or perhaps a sharp enough rock. When I finally broke down, there were 2 key steps in my rehab process. The first was fixing everything that was fixable in my life, health, mental well-being, etc. In this vein, I thought I would begin buying all my groceries at a local grocery store called Erewhon. It was there we met, her gray eyes meeting mine as we both reached for the same kale spinach creatine tonic. Our hands brushing just for a moment, one that lasted for millennia in my mind. "Oh, sorry. I'll get the next one," she whispered. I responded, "Okay." She replied, "Okay, thank you so much. Wait, are you Max Klein?" I sighed. I figured I knew how this was going to go. "Yeah." "Oh, hi. It's so nice to meet you. My name..." My name is Scarlett, but my friends call me Scar Joe. Nice to meet you, Scarlett. Bye. Before you go, can I get your number? This was too far.
Scarlett asked that, not Max.
This was too far. For all I knew, she could have been a crazed fan. I wanted to get out of this conversation as fast as scientifically possible. Fine. My number is 505-503-4455. Is that the mental health crisis?
No, that's Saul Goodman's phone number.
I thought that was the mental health.
That would have also been good, though.
That would have been really funny.
Only text me if you know a talent agent or want to buy me drugs. Not long after this brief trieste, Trieste.
But he spelled it wrong,
Yeah, I
so
spelled
you
it
were
like a
right.
city, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pronounced trees.
Yeah.
We had a date. I was short on money, and she offered to pay, which was good enough for me. It was then that I put the puzzle pieces together. I, savant that I am, connected the dots that this was the Scar Joe, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Steve Rogers' co-star in The Winter Soldier. I was complete. At our wedding, Scarlett wore a traditional Amish wedding dress. What I learned during our consummation, however, was that under this dress was a full Black Widow latex spy suit. Nowadays, we spend our time acting in various movies as two soul-bonded idealists, like in Ghost in the Shell 2. I played a Japanese sumo wrestler, and she reprised her role as Motoko Kusanagi. Having completed my life goals, I made a new one. I will be the best father to the kids I can, so they will never think that their dad was a hydrant agent. What came over you to write that?
This is my life story.
Why did you write? What inspired that?
This story
for a
legitimately
class.
brings me to tears.
This is for a
He's
class.
crying. Alci is,
Only slightly, just a
Alci
tear.
is literally crying right now.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story. It
This is
moves
for a
me.
class.
This is for a class?
Yeah, he submitted that.
Oh my god.
And can you get this?
What?
They didn't like it.
They didn't like it?
The professor didn't.
Why not?
The comedy professor didn't like it.
Why didn't he like it?
He said there wasn't a super.
There wasn't a through line.
There wasn't a through line, and there was no good enough arc that speak to poignancy.
Yeah. But here's what you loved being on your toes that whole time, didn't you?
I did.
You never knew what this next sentence would be.
No, I did not. I really
Were you
did.
engaged?
I was very engaged. That got the cerebrum going, man. That was crazy.
It's a beautiful story.
Oh my god.
I made him get on Substack just so that he could post that so that it would be preserved.
Yeah.
And that's the cut down version too.
That's the cut down.
Well, that's
version?
one of the cut down versions. I had to castrate it even more for the actual.
Yeah,
for
no,
the
he
rewrite.
had to give it an arc when he went through his reform. He had to learn that he was hiding from like his fear of being normal or some crap. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of bullshit.
Pretty much.
It ruined the story.
I think I've got a tear in my eye.
Yeah.
Originally, it was like, yeah, she decided to wear an Amish dress, and she didn't tell me why. It wasn't. Her bridesmaids were laughing about it. Oh man, I wrote that in an hour and a half.
It only took an hour and a half to write that.
Yeah, a day after.
Well,
it was
because
due.
it's clearly just the next thought that came to his mind. He just wrote down. There was no rhyme or reason.
Hey,
No format. No, and I love it for that.
what do you mean no format? That's everyone goes through that. It actually, if you think about it, follows the hero's journey.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not joking.
yeah, return changed.
Development, start of journey.
He did develop.
Increase in
No, he did actually do the bow and arrow thing.
yeah. Well then my character hit a low point, low point that
Yeah,
changed
no, he
my
had a low
life.
point. Yep, that I taught Max all of this. He's reciting my notes.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Before it went to the I moved to LA after I got kicked out of my house part, I was like, is this like actually a self story?
It is. You haven't met his wife?
Or my kids.
You haven't seen Ghost in the Shell too?
You don't think I could play a Japanese sumo wrestler?
He's got the build.
See that catch?
Yep.
It's because we watched the Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, Spider Sense. His Spider Sense is way better than Tom Holland's.
Okay.
Sorry.
We were gonna talk about Kraven the Hunter.
You guys kind of did for a bit. What else were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I loved the cinematography. The cinematography of the first 60 seconds, and it was terrible. It was really bad. It was really, really bad.
I really hate that portrayal of Kraven.
Yeah,
I really hate it.
What is Kraven without fucking Spider-Man?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. He's a Spider-Man villain. He doesn't need his one-off movie.
And why is I watched the trailers. I didn't watch the thing. Why did they have to pin him as like some kind of heroic figure too?
I don't know. He's a villain. He kills people. He's a villain.
Well, they also gave him the super soldier serum.
Yeah, they also, instead of just being like a freak of nature, like Kraven the Hunter usually is, he just has like this.
He had a magic potion.
He has this.
He has
this
potion.
African.
Full Black Panther? You mean?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
heart herb?
Yes.
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 We're being dead ass. He
literally-
has this tarot card, African black magic.
Oh yeah,
herb
dude,
shit.
dude. She was like tarot cards, which is voodoo shit. But they were in Africa.
But they were in Africa.
That doesn't make sense. Voodoo shit is like Caribbean.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
aware. Oh my god.
And then, oh my god,
It's like in the Punisher movie. I said this on the Reese's Patreon episode. In the 2004 Punisher movie, his family's killed in Puerto Rico at a family reunion, and there's this one character that just kind of like for like a one-off kind of thing, and they're just like, the locals say he's a witch doctor.
Actually,
And as a Puerto Rican, in some ways I was offended, but I still love the movie.
I just thought about Kraven. I found one thing that I also like besides the cinematography.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sound design.
Sound design was good.
I thought the sound design was really good.
Okay.
Dude, the dialogue in that film was so bad.
Wait, I need to check the sound. I need to see who did the sound design.
When the
'Cause I
man
remember I
comes
looked it up. It was
around.
someone.
Sorry, that's.
Speaking of sound design, during I forget which Spider-Man Raimi movie it was, but there was
you
a
remember the scene?
what?
You remember the scene?
It was the second one because he was fighting Doc Ock, and he said something to Doc Ock with his mask on, and you could just so blatantly tell that it came from a booth. Like they did.
There was no muffle
No.
or anything.
And like you could hear
Did the
like,
mouth move with it?
No. And you could hear like room static with the
Yikes.
line as well, and none of the other lines in that movie are
It's like
that bad.
every so often there's one little like hiccup, like in like a YouTuber High Top Films pointed this one out, and now I can never unsee it. In Batman Begins, there's this one punch that's thrown that just sounds like old timey, like hitting a piece of meat on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so jarring once it's pointed out.
One of my favorite Dark Knight things is I can't remember if it's in Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight Begins. I think it's in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, it's called Batman Begins, and I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you, Milton.
Shut up.
Be better than Max.
I'm just a man. In Dark Knight Rises,
Yeah.
there's a scene where he's fighting all of Bane's goons on like.
Oh, and the one that falls over
yes,
in the background.
He falls over and he's like 10 feet away from Batman.
Yeah. That is the one thing about those movies. Like, they would be so perfect. I just wish they had better fight choreography. That's the one thing. The fight choreography in Batman Begins, I was pretty alright with. Bit in The Dark Knight, but it's like, it just didn't really feel like he was that much of a threat in those movies during the fight scenes.
He gets.
And that's why I like Batman Begins the most, because he really plays up the legendary aspect, so people are really afraid of him because he's like, they don't know what he is, they think he might be a creature or something, and he really plays into the stealth and the fear.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the fight scenes in the later movies, when he doesn't do that as much, it's just like,
Yeah.
he doesn't feel as threatening.
And like,
That's the one bad thing about those movies.
The Batman, I can forgive that because it's literally him starting out.
Yeah, and even so, but like the fight choreography is still like it's entertaining. Yeah. It's well done. You see everything is on the screen. It's not a bunch of quick cut shit.
Yeah,
which is really disappointing for somebody like Nolan to do a bunch of quick cut shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the bad fight choreography.
Yeah. There was one quick cut fight in like Batman's first fight in Batman Begins, but the only reason I was okay with that is because it was kind of from Carmine's perspective or the Goon's perspective. It felt like they couldn't see what was hitting them.
Yeah,
he didn't throw enough.
That's why
batarangs.
it was okay.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
He didn't throw enough batarangs.
Yeah, actually, no, I agree with that. He doesn't use gadgets enough in those movies.
He fucking calls a fucking plane with his utility. Excuse me?
So he has plane Uber and grapple hook.
Yeah.
And smoke bombs, which is League of Assassins.
And also, like, he should use batarangs more, but literally, like, in his first scene, he uses batarangs to take out the light so much. He has the timed fucking bombs on the windows. He's very meticulous with his gadgets. He's one of the most, like, well-planned live-action Batmans out there.
Maybe I just wish more featuring of the gadgets, like him building them or designing
He takes a drill out of his pocket, out of his utility belt, cuts out a piece of the wall, a brick, so that he can compare a bunch of other bricks with different kinds of bullets to analyze the bullet pattern so he can reconstruct the bullets, knowing what kind of bullet caliber it was.
There's something I didn't like that.
I know.
He doesn't use enough gadgets? He has a drill in his fucking...
No, because I didn't like that because it felt like he just, like, took the magic item that Lucius Fox made and then took it to another magic item made by Lucius Fox.
Yes, what you guys said he doesn't use enough gadgets, he used the gadget to use the gadget.
No. This is a different issue. That's the point of Lucius Fox.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I wish there was more, like, I know he introduces him to the gadgets, kind of, sort of, to the armor plating, whatever. I wish there was more focus on that, more of the kind of, like, background behind it, because
I really wish there were more scenes dedicated to the fact where he goes in and he literally walks with Lucius, and Lucius goes, oh, this is a real thing in real life that they used in these specific missions.
Okay, yes, but there was also a lot of it, like, in the later movies, specifically in 3, where they were just saying, they were doing I'm gonna say some sci-fi garbage shit.
They don't say sci-fi garbage, it's all...
In 3?
In 3, except for the bat, which is the thing that he flies, it's none of it is sci-fi garbage. What are you talking about?
And the thing that listens to every single conversation
That's
constantly.
in
2. Okay,
and it's using every single fucking phone. You think that the government couldn't do that if they wanted to?
And run it simultaneously?
He's a billionaire.
That doesn't mean anything. The technology didn't exist.
It's a bit of a comic book.
I'm
so sorry they exaggerated the fucking technology in the movie with the secret ninja society and fear gas.
Yeah, it's.
I believe that though, because of Shaolin monks. I'm serious.
What?
Shaolin monks. Okay, if you think of
the fear gas, you believe in that part. You believe in the microwave emitter that doesn't immediately evaporate them when they're standing next to it.
Yeah, that's the microwave emitter is some bullshit. Fear gas, I can believe.
And also, my favorite thing in the how it should have ended. Do you know how it should have ended? They're like little animated shorts that have been going. My favorite. He jumps on the thing and then he just turns it off. and Rachel goes like, "What?" He says, "You stole this from my company."
I know how it works.
You don't think I had the manual?
yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah, that's another thing. It was like, I built this thing. No one else in the planet can disable it. I don't think that's fair.
Well, you mean the fucking thing underneath? That was a specific. It was nobody could enable it. Nobody could take it out of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was specifically Lucius Fox and Miranda Tate.
Yeah.
Still,
what's our runtime looking like?
We are an hour and 20 minutes in, so we have around 10 minutes left. But usually we go a little over with guest episodes, so don't feel any
especially
time pressure if you want to keep talking. Oh, and we did cut out the bathroom thing. So
are we gonna?
We'll probably.
I guess
we have topic channels.
Is this gonna be a Patreon episode, or is this going? Are we
going
to
do?
This is on YouTube.
No, I know. Right, so are we going to do like a longer bit for the Patreon?
The Patreon gets the extended cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the added things, and so if you want to keep talking for like 40 fucking minutes after, you can do that.
I have no plans today. I'll be here until like 3 unless y'all kick me out.
Yeah. Okay. So I asked my girlfriend, is it okay for men to cry? And she said, as long as it's not you.
That's a crazy double standard. That's a wild double standard.
She was joking around, but I just thought that was funny. We went on spring break. Spring break was so fun. You can tell me about your spring break in a minute. We met multiple little animal friends that we saved. Okay, so there was Walton Goggins, the cat.
I was spoiled, man.
Yeah, so there's a cat. His name is Walton Goggins.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really funny.
We go into our place. I named him. Thank you.
Uh,
We go into
because of Fallout and nothing else.
he was just on the mind because he's just everywhere recently. So
He's a
just
really good actor.
and also
Dude,
the cat
he was
is a
so
girl.
good in. Sorry to cut you off, but he was so good. I'm lamenting Westworld because I loved Westworld season 1.
I still haven't seen Westworld.
You bitch.
Do you mean Fallout?
No, I mean Westworld.
Okay, is he in Westworld?
Unless I'm probably thinking of the wrong guy, but I think he is. I think he's the main villain.
Okay, because they took it off of fucking HBO Max.
Yeah.
Damn. Which is why I haven't seen it. Because Warner Bros is fucking stupid. And this back when they were doing the tax write-off shit. I was about to watch it. It was literally I was about to watch it.
I hate all the streaming shit,
It's
bro.
so stupid.
I like, please,
Show
someone
me who plays him.
Someone just make like a mega corporation and buy out all the streaming shit so I can pay my $15 a month and just watch everything.
Wait, I need to check something. I have a magic website that has everything.
Yeah,
Really?
it just has viruses too.
You know, I can do
If it has
viruses.
Westworld, it's worth it.
I can deal with viruses.
Seriously. Oh no.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 movies?
I was completely wrong.
1, 2, 3 movies is heat.
Okay, I also got viruses on it.
Oh,
I was wrong.
it's on the magic website. Westworld's on. I'm watching Westworld.
I got him confused with Ed Harris.
Ed Harris. Oh, I love Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
Oh.
Okay, well, there's the two main most important characters that you care about that you listen to, because I think the main characters.
Okay, don't spoil.
Annoying. No, they're shown as the most compelling characters.
Okay.
Is played by Ed Harris.
Yep.
And Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is
Anthony
in Westworld?
Hopkins.
I'm watching Westworld.
And
You've convinced
just
me.
a little guy you might know as Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright? I really loved American Fiction.
You love Jeffrey Wright. Everyone loves Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like he really
You
impressed me
better
there.
love Jeffrey Wright.
I hadn't seen anything that like impressed me with Jeffrey Wright.
What
But
about his
then,
voice acting in like everything?
you mean in The Last of Us Part 2 and fucking What If and what else?
And that one episode of Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah. So we go into our place at this little beach house that we were able to get because of a family friend of Caleb who went with us. We love you, Caleb.
We should watch the pilot, by the way, of Westworld tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I go back out to get more stuff from the car, and there's a cat sitting at the door, and he looks at me, and he immediately darts into the house. Unfortunately, our friend Amy is allergic, so we had to get him out of the house.
Amy's allergic to cats?
Yeah.
It'd be so
I didn't know
funny.
I know, and
Cat stays there and it kicks.
I know,
you out.
and she kind of was like, I
We're at
kind of
capacity.
don't want you guys to feed that cat because I don't really want him sticking around. We fed that cat every fucking day. Walton Goggins was regard. He walked to the beach with us,
Dude, I love
He-
cats. I wish I had one, but my dad's allergic.
and
I'm also
he was
super
like our
allergic.
pet the whole time. He was great.
The bad animals.
And no, but I don't usually like cats. I especially don't like stray cats because there are a lot in Puerto Rico and they are not nice in Puerto Rico. They will consistently try to attack you.
I love cats. My grandmother was a crazy cat lady,
mm.
so she would feed all the neighborhood cats. So every time I went over to her house, I'd go
Awesome.
into her backyard and I'd get to
Yeah.
play with all the cats.
You started describing mean cats. I'm currently imagining a cat with like a bandana and gang tats. And it's just,
That's
you're in the wrong part of town.
You know, but with a Spanish accent because of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah, dude, they own Old San Juan, dude. It's crazy. But
Yeah, so my spring break.
Where do you think you are?
wait, one second. I have one more animal story for you, and then you're
Okay.
all good. I was walking down the beach with Caleb and DJ, right? And I almost step on something, and I look down, and it's submerged in the sand on the beach is a
Turtle?
frog,
Okay.
a freshwater frog,
What?
which Caleb was able to identify because he does animal science shit.
Oh right.
And so he picks it up, and we're assuming it's dead because it's not moving and it's been baking in the sun, and somehow
on
it's
the
a
beach.
freshwater frog on the beach. But we bring it over just in case he carries it over to our people. We pour our water bottles on it, and he starts to move slightly, and he starts breathing. He was baking in the sun forever, so we hanging up on my mother. We immediately
She'll understand.
we immediately
Sorry, Miss Alcides.
get on the golf cart and we just go to the nearest source of fresh water that we can to save him. But yeah, we saved a frog's life, and it was very cool. Caleb's running theory is that it was picked up by something and dropped.
Like a burb.
Yes.
Like Rango.
Yes.
I love Rango. I need to rewatch it.
Rango is incredible.
I've seen clips that I like.
We're not watching Westworld. We're watching Rango tonight.
No, no.
That's what
I've
we're
seen
doing.
clips.
I'll watch Rango.
I've seen.
Yeah, let's watch it right now.
I've seen clips of Rango that I really like.
That
Yeah.
can be the
No-
Patreon cut.
No more
We watch
Patreon
it.
cut. We just stop recording. We watch Rango.
Yeah, we watch
No, we
Rango.
just live reaction to Rango.
I mean, so dead ass. That's like one of my favorite movies. I
It
love
is
Rango.
incredible. It is absolutely incredible.
They did all of the scenes like in person, so that they got the voices right for it. It was so cool.
And so that they could replicate facial reactions.
I'm thinking of Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, that live action movie.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's Coen Brothers. I still haven't seen that one.
Yeah, so for my spring break, me
Yes, please tell us.
me and 3 of my friends went down to my fishing camp on at the coast of Louisiana.
Yes,
The
yes.
fishing camp that you
What?
The family fishing camp.
You have a family? It's family fishing camp?
Yeah.
Like your family, like...
Like it's a house on the coast that we go fishing at.
See, it's
Okay,
another.
sorry,
It's
keep going,
another
keep
one.
going, keep going,
Well, no,
keep
no, no.
going.
It's another one of those words. You don't say farm. You say plantation. You don't say like boathouse or fishing house. You say fishing camp.
You own a camp. And you keep going, keep going.
Well, it's a camp in this.
I'm not judging you. I was just curious
It's
by
just
what you meant by
a
camp.
second house. It's a second
Yeah.
house that we have down at the coast.
Yeah, it's your backup house.
Yeah, I was just curious by what you meant because I've never really heard anyone call their second house a camp.
It's our fishing camp.
Boathouse.
Yeah, I've heard boathouse. I've heard boathouse. I've
Yanks.
never heard fishing
Yankees. That's what you two are.
camp. Okay, continue.
Yeah, no, I just
We
went.
won the war.
We did. We crushed y'all.
Don't say we did.
We crushed you guys.
It was us. It was no. Hey, okay, Mr. Plantation.
Yeah, Mr. Family Money. You coming from where?
Up in north, we like the word we.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you like genuinely
We
want
like-
to know where the
we-
money
we
comes
like
from?
the-
or
we
you
like
Is it, I'm assuming it's slavery.
No, so my
Oh, okay, we're giving a family history lesson.
no, so my grandfather, the Oursos used to have.
And that's our time, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the Oursos used to have
Laborers.
the biggest in like the 70s and 80s
Yeah.
we had the biggest like convenience store chain in Baton Rouge.
Please tell me you
For-
sold melons.
And who
We
how
did.
and who
we
did,
sold everything. We sold
who did the work at the
Dude, this isn't the 80s.
hey
What do you think's going on, bro?
wage garnership has been a thing for a long time.
What do you want me to say to that? Like,
I don't
what?
know.
I'm just not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie. The first time I did come downstairs, I noticed the differences. I mean, not down south, in like, diversity among like wait staff.
What do you mean?
I just mean like
We also-
I went to a country club because my grandparents.
We live in one of the most diverse counties in the entire country.
Yeah. So it was very alarming when I saw all of the people eating looking one way and all of the people serving looking another way.
You know,
And I was like, wow, interesting.
yeah, I think I'm just like I'm like nose blind to it now. It's just I've just lived in the South for too long.
You don't see color.
People are people, dude.
Yeah, people are people.
People are people.
I just noticed a thing.
People are human.
Yeah, I just noticed something.
You're
Yeah.
talking about your spring break.
I just told you what I noticed.
I thought you meant something new. Okay, yeah, no. Me and 3 friends went to my fishing camp, and we drank for like a week straight. That was
Oh.
basically it. We played beer die.
I saw something posted on your private story that,
Oh yeah, them harassing me.
well, like, wake up,
Yeah.
wake up. And you looked like you were fucking losing it.
Yeah, I was probably high.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was my spring break.
Any highlights?
We
Was
played
that it?
Spike. We played Spike. I mean, yeah, pretty much. We
Yeah,
played
pretty-
Spike Ball. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
We
God.
watched.
How are you a film student? Because like everything about what you're describing, no offense, like from the outside would make me think that like I would dislike your personality. But
I thought
you're
that-
a good person to talk to and a nice
Like,
person.
no, I thought the same.
Like, yeah.
I thought the same thing. Like, no offense. I
It's
was
like-
like I saw
Okay,
you from far. I was
okay.
like,
All the ingredients that went into you made the wrong item. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Alci, I forget what the occasion was. I forget what
Yeah.
you wrote this for, but Alci wrote something for one of our classes or something, I think. Or no, you were talking about it on the Patreon.
Oh.
He was talking about it on the podcast, and Alci was going on about how he met this guy at LSU who originally he thought he would not get along with and just like would not fuck with. And then he started dropping things and I was like, holy shit, he's talking about me. he's talking about me. And then he was like,
And
yeah,
you wonder why I don't share the podcast with people at Georgetown.
And then-
you
and-
wonder.
and then he was like,
He's
yeah.
on the podcast now.
And then he was like, no, but yeah, he's actually super cool, and I fuck with him, and we had a great talk about Spider-Man, and I was like, wow.
Wow, that was so nice, assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just most people who like I don't know who have your fucking vibe and your activities.
Yeah,
and do
your
the sports
background,
and
your
shit.
build. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like you
that
just
helps.
from afar, you remind me a lot about
Yeah,
of,
you're
of,
just
like,
like,
some of the
yeah.
people I went to high school with that I just did not.
literally,
fuck
it's just
with.
like, yeah, for spring break, I went down to my boathouse. We got crossfaded, and I paid some spike ball. It's just like, I'm being so real. You've described the personality of the worst people from high school. You're just like normal. It doesn't make sense. Fucking use the wrong equation, got the right answer. It doesn't make sense.
It's because, okay,
Were you bullied super hard?
I wouldn't say bullied, but I was like,
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't have like a lot of friends in middle
Yeah,
school.
Okay. There you go.
I had a lot of friends in middle school. I didn't have any friends in high school except that. Thing.
Oh no, I was the exact opposite. When I got to high school, I came out of my shell. I started talking to everyone.
That's been me at college, really.
I'm gonna say we're probably past the point where we cut to the Patreon bit.
Well, we have to do an outro,
We can also usually upload normal longer episodes.
and and
On
also keep on talking about how much you're gonna say on the Patreon. Get them really interested.
guys.
He's addressing this to a specific
You.
patron.
I'm talking to you.
A specific patron.
Do you want to know what we're about to talk about? You gotta buy the Patreon.
Oh, Elijah's calling me. One second.
Buy the Patreon.
Elijah, hello.
You're on the podcast.
Elijah, you're on the podcast. Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
You're on the podcast right now.
We're recording a podcast episode.
What was?
Podcast.
Hello. Do you have anything to say to the world?
Alci.
Yes. Is that Lynn?
Yes.
What's up,
What do you
Lynn?
guys- Did you guys just start the podcast?
Yeah, we're in the middle of recording. I'm holding the phone up to the mic. Say what you need to say to the world.
Say what you need to say.
Oh.
Hey, podcast.
This is for
Wait.
the Milton guest episode.
Yeah, Milton's here too. Say hi, Milton.
Hi.
Subscribe. Follow Pebble ET on Instagram.
We just peaked so hard.
What was that?
Sorry, actually plug your shit, Pebble. I like Pebble. Pebble's great.
Fuck my shit.
Plug.
Pop that shit.
No, he said plug the shit. Don't.
Plug your shit,
I
I say.
already did.
Yeah.
Tell your mother you love her.
He literally hung up a call from his mom while we were recording
Yeah.
to talk about Walton Goggins.
Sorry for the interruption. We probably cut some of that out. That was Pebble. Go follow Pebble.
Yeah,
Pebble's
go
cool.
follow
Pebble's a
Pebble.
fellow patron.
She is. She'll know what's going on in the Patreon cut.
Yep. We're an hour and 36 in. Do we want to do an outro now?
What's your outros usually like? I usually
Don't stick around that long,
get to like 10 minutes left, and then I have to go do something else.
so you don't. Stick
And then
around.
you look at it, and the bar's like 90% complete, and you're like, good enough. Good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
it doesn't bother me.
I don't
Yeah.
watch them.
Okay, well, we basically just say bye.
Wow.
I guess.
Bye, guys.
Oh, wait. Plug what you want to plug.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't plug. Don't.
Go follow Ourso Photography on Instagram. It's my sports photography
Yes,
account.
it's a sports photography account.
I do freelance photography as well. If you ever need photos taken, you can. I'll do it for you.
Oh yeah.
This is the flashing of the business card at the end of the head.
And
Yeah.
go follow the. Go
I'll put
follow-
it in the description.
Go follow.
Yeah.
I would love to have some business.
What lens is it? Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.
We also need to do thumbnails
Bye.